This is the third of the 5-minute reflections. This reflection is on wise communication. It probably happens to you as it does to me from time to time. We're going to meet with somebody. Maybe it's at a meeting. Maybe it's an ex-lover. Maybe it's somebody who's very important to us. Maybe it's somebody who's got a real issue with us. So they're rather angry, negative, pissed off with us. We have a sense that this meeting is going to be challenging. Perhaps we're going for a new job. Perhaps we're going to see the bank manager about our struggles and debts, whatever it is. So what's going to be necessary for us to be able to walk into that contact and that meeting, handle it well and skillfully, even though the night before we might have been worrying and thinking about it and rather sleepless. So we need a few points for some wise communication. One of them is the body. Our posture, rather straight and still, I would say, keeping rather still. There are the words, but the words are only part of the communication. What's the feeling we bring to the words? What's the attitude? I notice in myself, and perhaps you do too, that when there's some investment in going on, we're really trying to get our own way, get what we want out of the meeting. There's a kind of pressure in the body that starts, sometimes in the pit of the stomach. We start to get rather hot in ourselves. And then our voice might start to speed up. Our voice level might even begin to raise. Frankly, when that happens, we've lost it. We're putting pressure. And the other person is more likely to close down, withdraw, or get angry back. Watch for the signals. Is the person we are talking to closing down? Is she or he getting angry with us? Or are they pulling back, getting defensive? So wise communication gives care and consideration to the body, keeps the speech level calm and clear. Let's not be in a rush too quickly to respond to what is being said to us, so that when we actually communicate, we do it and we just sometimes take our time. And if there's some careful measurement with the words, if we're keeping in a warm, calm and clear place within us, and we're really listening, there is much more opportunity, no guarantee of course, but much more opportunity for some wise and skillful communication to take place. This is a practice. Sometimes we don't get any warning. We bump into somebody and there can be some tension in the air very quickly. We get an abusive phone call. We just weren't prepared for it. But our practice is just learning skillfully to be patient, to listen, to be spacious, not to be invested in our own position and viewpoint, to take a real interest in what the other person has to say. And our words, as much as possible, as humanly possible, to be rather calm and clear and measured. It's not our aim to make sure that we're always understood. It's certainly one of the toughest things in life, in human relationships, when we feel we're just not understood. Sometimes that's how it is. When we are understood, marvellous. But sometimes we're not. Therefore we just say, okay, this is how it is. Let me just acknowledge and recognize this, and trusting that our voice and our attitude and our intentions and our kindness was right there despite whatever the outcome. This is wise communication. Keep practicing. Thank you for listening.